What's up, everybody? What's up, nobody? Always find that fun at the start of a live. What's up, nobody? Anyway, welcome to the Troy daily-ish live stream where we methodically track the daily habits in our lives so that we can achieve the macro life outcomes that we're chasing. And so it'll be kind of a cool one today because I had a really tough day yesterday. And so I just wanted to talk through the experience I had there, how I reacted, how I would have reacted to it previously, how I reacted to it this time, and then the improved life outcomes I'm going to achieve out of that. So I'm also just going to start saying we have a community called Troy, and we have this really cool daily tracking sheet, which allows you to methodically connect the daily actions in your life to the qualitative and quantitative outputs that you're chasing. So if you want the spreadsheet, just DM me and I will send it to you. And then ideally, in a perfect world, we're going to end up in a really awesome situation where all of us are methodically tracking those daily habits and keeping each other accountable to achieving those outcomes. Sup, Zoe? How are we? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you working hard. Just put the Ritalin and I'm strapped in. How good. How good. That's great. I always get a bit nervous when someone joins in that I actually know. I'm like, all of a sudden, I don't want to talk about shit. But yeah, so basically for me yesterday, I got into this. The technical term for it is a dorsal state. So you get to this point where when you're in dorsal, you're basically in fight or flight and you're feeling apathy. You can't be fucked doing anything. And my typical, what I would have done previously is I would have absolutely shamed the shit out of myself for it. I would have beat myself up. I would have been horrifically disappointed that I'm not reaching my potential, gotten really upset, really disparaging, heaps of negative self-talk, and basically just shit all over myself. And then what that would create is this fucking avoidance where I'm just in so much pain and the internal self-talk so negative that all I want to do is avoid that experience. And so I'd go and dump hours and hours and hours into YouTube or TikTok or one of those, generally YouTube. Sometimes that would go for days. So I got into that place yesterday and I got through my day. I got through my key consulting meetings. And what I did this time around, which was really different, is I was actually I've managed to get myself to a point where I don't trust my thoughts when I'm in that negative state. I'm going, yeah, the world might be imploding. Your girlfriend might hate you. Your business might suck. You might lose everything. Or you might be emotionally dysregulated right now. That might all be hoopla. And actually, then I'll list out where I'm at, what all the things I'm scared of, those don't make sense. Here's the things I'm doing in my business. Here's the things I'm doing in my life. What's the best next step that I can take today to reset and get a quality outcome? And so what that ended up being is I just kind of sat there and I made this solemn promise. I'm about to share my screen. You can't see this on TikTok. And I'm pretty sure if I mention that if you come and find me on Twitter or YouTube or Facebook, and you can see this, then TikTok limits my views and shit. Whatever, who cares? Anyway, if you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, the commitment I made as I was sitting there in the dark having to meditate, is I was just like, get your daily actions up. Like my habits that I try to maintain to give me the best chance of staying in the right emotional state to achieve my life outcomes are getting 8 to 10 hours of sleep, getting to sleep early before 10:30 in the weekdays, 10 minutes exercise, 10 minutes of meditation, 10-minute live stream, no binge on junk food, no alcohol, no cannabis, and less than 30 minutes of screen time. And so I was kind of sitting there and I was like, right, back to the daily habits. Today's a write-off. I canceled my meetings from about 5. I had some meetings that were going to 8 p.m. Today's a write-off in terms of getting everything that you wanted to get done. But what you can do is you could have a perfect day on your daily habits, win that game. And so I got my screen time passwords back on. locked them down like on strict mode. So I can't get into any TikTok, YouTube, anything for 5 days minimum. And I sat there and I was like, I'm not smoking weed tonight. We are not smoking any cannabis whatsoever tonight. It's absolutely not happening. And then I managed to line up, even though I was feeling really bad, I managed to line up a 100% perfect day on those habits. And my last days were 33%, 15, 55%, 60%, 40%, 11%, 30%. I haven't had a 100% day. I haven't had a 100% day in fucking months. So I was able to get that across the line, and I was able to get the screen time password on. And that just created a positive feedback loop. I wrote the day off. I went to bed early. I was feeling really low. I was really in a bad place, but I managed to get my daily outputs. I got up today at 5 a.m. I've done 2 podcasts and I'm back on the wagon. And so instead of allowing that dorsal state to spiral, the self-talk to push me deeper and deeper into a pain shame cycle that may last days or even fucking weeks, where I'm apathetic and unable to get anything done, I was able to kind of sit back, observe, arrest the negative self-talk, implement the daily habits, get a win. And I just made a really solemn commitment. Like I was connected to like, fuck, is this the kind of, how are you gonna have a family if you can't pull this basic shit off? How, like, come on, man. And yeah, it was really positive. So it was really cool. And yeah, my calendar hit right yesterday, did that podcast, didn't do Troy Dear Diary, didn't do Troy Live, didn't meditate, did my deep work meeting, did that whip, missed 2 things. 6 out of 10 on my calendar. So again, not perfect, but better than nothing. And so what I'm looking to get in place for today on Thursday, I'm feeling good. I'm straight back into feeling good. I'm actually probably feeling okay. I'm not feeling that great, but feeling okay. And I'm going to go for another 100% on my daily habits today. So I've got my live stream in. I'm going to meditate directly after this. And I'm definitely exercising today. We should get to sleep early, so we should be able to get another 100% day in. And then hopefully we'll see you tomorrow and go from there. Thanks for fucking joining me on the journey to connecting our daily actions with our ultimate life outcomes and making heaps of money and feeling really good. See you later.